Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Twins, Target Field in Minneapolis. Tonight, the second of three to start the week between the Chicago White Sox and the Minnesota Twins.
And now, your 2000.
The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Twins in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s, but Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
Danny Mendick is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V, what we're seeing there is a team, D-Row. They're starting to put the gas pedal down right now. They're starting to get some length in this division.
Yeah, this team's playing well. They're playing with confidence. You can tell guys are walking to the plate with a swagger. Their pitchers are taking them out and executing pitches down and away. This is a good ball club.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So here's Yoan Moncada. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. And not a bad night for baseball, and even 70 degrees here at game time. And he misses with it, 1-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Popped him up. Arise is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, you know I'm going to be watching Yasmani Grandal pretty closely. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's collected 11 hits in 28 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. White Sox nothing. Twins coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ronaldo Lopez gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Luis Arias comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Nelson Cruz is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
On, he pops it up. Vaughn has room in foul territory, and that's the 3rd out. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Leury Garcia. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Buxton is there, and he has it for the 1st out.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Yasmani Grandal is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 268 the average for him coming in. 7 homers and 23 driven in. Now the 1-0. Barrios has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
So next to bat will be Nick Madrigal. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
This one's flared off to the right side. Arise, ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. And the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the...
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Head-to-head with Ronaldo Lopez. He's gone just 2 for 13. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's fouled away. Lopez is, as of right now, the leading vote getter among starting pitchers in the American League, and deservedly so.
Hey, let's give a round of applause to the fans for voting this guy first at his position right now. He is not what comes to mind when you think all-star, but you know what? Check the numbers right now in the first half. He has been a dominant player. This is well-deserved.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. One and 2 to the Twins catcher.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Now another 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Minnesota. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Jose Abreu is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a cold strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. The count is full, 3-2 to the White Sox DH. Andrew Vaughn, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Next up, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. To short. Simmons has it. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Batting 9, the center fielder.
So base is empty now after the double play. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Adam Engel. High in the air down the right field line. Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here for the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Ready now is Byron Buxton, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Byron Buxton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Lifted down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch, get ahead, get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
That'll bring up Luis Ariz. He swings and grounds it to short. He's got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, third baseman,
Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. First pitch of the AB now. That's by him for strike one. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that misses 1-1. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we find that these guys are currently 4th best in that category in the junior circuit. And that's through into center field, base hit. The throw home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, catcher,
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
And I can't blame the pitching coach for making that walk. That's 3 consecutive 2-out hits here, so he's going to remind this guy that they just need to make 1 good pitch and get this inning over with. Let's see if the talk does any good.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 2 and the Twins 1. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And he fouls this one off.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
A swing and a ground ball to third. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Miguel Sano is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-1. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice nine.
Max Kepler comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike 2.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Jorge Polanco will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Off the plate at 94, 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 2-1. All set for the start of the inning, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. The 1-1. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
A bouncer to the left side, scooped up. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Up next, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch on its way. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to dig in, Adam Engel. He flew out in his last AB. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Count now a ball and a strike. Two and one. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So he wins the full count battle and finds a way to extend the inning.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0. This is popped up. Astudillo into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 1-1 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. White Sox leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Mitch Garver.
Now the first pitch. Mitch Garver is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. Popped up. Grandal able to look this one in, and that's your first out. Here's Byron Buxton now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
The batter, the third baseman, Williams.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The shortstop, Andrelton.
So stepping in is Andrelton Simmons. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Arias.
Striding in is Luis Arias, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Pops this one up. Moncada is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Twins strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. Back with more here on it. Top half of the sixth about to get started, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. On its way is pitch number 75. Right side and right into the shift. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
Now batting, right fielder.
One out for Chicago here in the sixth. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And it's 1-1. And he missed with the slurve, so it goes to 2-1. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He loses him on ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The batter, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
And here's the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the sixth. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Here comes the 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So the next to bat will be Nick Madrigal. He grounded out last time up. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in. And this is lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he can't track it down. A base hit. Now a long throw home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jay Happ trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So here's Jose Abreu, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. In past meetings with Jay Happ, comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller left side. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. White Sox pick up just the 1. Now to the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Aaron Bummer enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's Miguel Sano. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hit in the air out to center field. Engel is there. 2 gone.
Up next for Minnesota, no left fielder, Max.
Next, it'll be Max Kepler for his career in this matchup. He's gone 2 for 6 as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 2-0 to the Twins left fielder.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little bouncer.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jorge Polanco would be next. Fouled off. One run, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3, And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now at the plate is Andrew Vaughn.
Leading off for the White Sox, the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Adam Engel. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hap, the former Yankee, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, Matty, there's not too many guys in their mid to late 30s that are going to get more than a 1-year deal, but this guy is a veteran presence in this clubhouse and on this roster, and he has been invaluable.
So 2 away. Here is the Sox bat in the 7th, and digging in next will be Danny Mendick. Now the first pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Tim Anderson gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the left field line. Kepler's there for it. And he makes the play to end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox as the lead remains 3-1. Tim Anderson is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Last half of the 7th here, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jorge Polanco.
Designated hitter, Jorge Polanco.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Here's another 1-2. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping in next, Mitch Garver. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Just a bit too much run on the sinker that time as it misses off the outside for ball 1. Little tapper down the first baseline. Polanco aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Racing back the left fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Twins have come back to tie it at 3-3.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron Buxton.
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more, and he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Williams Astudillo becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Andrelton Simmons is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat to ball.
And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Nelson Cruz stands in as he looks at a called strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Belted high and deep into right center. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. Now a 5-3 game.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Buell. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
Matt Foster takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Count is 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 5-3. Tyler Duffy's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Yoan Moncada will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
さあ8回か。あと変えなかや。
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate.
Kayo,
Ball
Kayo.
1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matt Reynolds is going to be asked to get things going here as they lead off the
さあ
top
こ
of the
っから
8th.
やな。
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Now, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
hammered the other way to deep right
あ
field.
りすぎか。
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Leury Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oh, had him chomping at that one. It's 0-1.
You know closers are known for having the nastiest stuff on the team. Exploding fastballs, devastating off speed.
飛びすぎや。
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Matt Reynolds remains in the game playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Leading off for the Twins.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Max Kepler is at the plate
さ
as
あ、
he quickly
ほぼ
finds
1時
himself
間
down a
で
strike. It's 0-1.
8回の裏か。
Fouled off. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
転がる転
He's
がる
around
転がる。
second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
転がりまくりやな。
Very well in this one. He already
こ
has
れ
a
は
home
や
run.
ば
I
い
thought he
な。
might have another one here, but it's going to hit high off the wall, and he's into third. They might think about pitching around this guy going forward.
He's set. Here it comes. Grounded to third.
よっしゃ。
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Now batting.
Next, here is Mitch Garver. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get it by that infield.
Behind 0-2 now. To third.
よっしゃ。またサードゴロ。
And there are two away now.
連続サードゴロって珍しいな。
So a runner at third.
これは
Two
次
men
の
are
回
out,
は
and that'll bring up the
可
speedy
能性
outfielder
が出てき
Byron
たな。
Buxton. Lays off 1-0.
ノ
Kepler
ーアウ
on
ト
third
三塁
with
で
two out.
連続サードゴロって。
1-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
The 2-1 pitch.
That's ball three.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. And that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
また打
It's
た
a
れる
2-run
か。
homer for Byron Buxton. 8th home run on the season for him, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save
抑え
situation.
れると
Let him
思っ
relax
たらい
unless
きな
something
り打
happens
た
at
れ
the
る
top of the
か。
ninth that warrants getting him up.
Williams Astudillo.
流れは来てると思ったけど。
Strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan. What does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Dero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long
結局
game.
さ、すごい。
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the White Sox. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Cody Stashak comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
さあ、1点取れるか。
He's set and the pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And he just ramps up and hears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 8th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
Standing in now, Nick Madrigal. Buxton will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. Now it'll be Jose Abreu. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hard liner to center field, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't hit that one much better than that.
Taylor Rogers answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
帰ろ帰ろ。
Pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask
あ
for
あ、で
time.
も、守れんのおらんのか、キャッチャーか。もうええか。
Jonathan Lucroy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. From the stretch, as he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into higher and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Kepler has to cover some ground, but he gets there, and there are 2 gone. At the plate now is Adam Engel. His prior history versus this arm, he's a .333 hitter. Driven nicely into the gap.
抜けた。
Abreu rounds third and is digging for the plate. The relay throw, the tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ball game.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number
最後は
30
バ
now
レ
on the year.
た。
Nice job from him.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Minnesota Twins put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Jay Happ wins his team-leading 10th game of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.
ああ、間違った。
The final line score for our ball game tonight.
いやー、7回に一気にひっくり返ったな。しゃあない。まあ、また連敗か。で、貯金は7あるけど3位か。あ、まだ5ゲームか。あ、ツインズ1位やったんか。なるほど。よいしょ。さあ、では。